Lesson 35. So far in this book, you've only learned one action verb, and that's specto. But today we're learning a second action verb, and that's numero. If you're using ecclesiastical pronunciation, you'll want to roll the R in numero. It might sound something like numero. But regardless of how you pronounce it, numero means count. I count, I do count, or I am counting. A couple of lessons ago, we talked about the endings of verbs, and we chanted the endings O, S, T, M-U-S, T-I-S-N-T, and so we're going to have those exact same endings here with numero. So let's take a look at the chart we see here. Numero is the first person singular form. Notice that it ends in the letter O, and that means I count. Numeros, with the S ending, is the second person singular form, and that means you count. Numerat, with the T ending, is the third person singular form, and that means he, she, or it is counting. Numeramus, with the MUS ending, is first person plural, and that means we count. Numeratus, with the TIS ending, is second person plural, and that means y'all are counting. And numerant, with the NT ending, is third person plural, and that means they are counting. So in both specto and numero, we have the same verb endings, O, S, T, M-U-S, T-I-S, N-T. And in the future, we'll refer to those endings as personal endings. Let's take a look at the exercises here. Number 1, our verb is numero, which means I count or I am counting, and stellos is our direct object. Notice the AS ending on stellos. So number 1 is I am counting the stars. In number 2, our verb is numeros. Notice the S ending, and that's second person singular, so that means you count or you are counting. And again, our direct object is stellos. So you are counting the stars. In number 3, our verb is numerat. Notice the T ending there, and that means he, she, or it is counting. The subject of the sentence is nauta, so we do not need the he, she, or it included in numerat. And again, our direct object is stellos. So number 3 is the sailor is counting the stars. In number 4, our verb is numeramus, with the MUS ending, and that's first person plural, so that means we are counting, and again, the direct object is stellos, which is stars. Additionally, we have the adverb saipe, which means often. If you're using ecclesiastical pronunciation, saipe would sound something like sepe. So number 4 is we often count the stars. In number 5, our verb is numeratus, with the TIS ending, and that's second person plural, so we'll translate numeratus as y'all are counting, and our direct object is nautos, so number 5 is y'all are counting the sailors. In number 6, our verb is numerant, with the NT ending, so that's third person plural. We do not need the word they included in numerant because the subject of the sentence is nautai. Stellos is the direct object, and saipe is an adverb. So number 6 is the sailors often count the stars. In number 7, our verb is sunt, and it's being negated by the word non. We do not need the word they that's included in sunt because agricolai is the subject. Poetai is the predicate. So number 7 is the farmers are not poets. In number 8, sunt is the subject, and we do indeed need the word they that's included in sunt because there's no other word to be the subject. Nautai is the predicate, so number 8 is they are sailors. In number 9, sumus is the verb, which means we are, and agricolai is the predicate, so we are farmers. In number 10, S means you are, and poeta is the predicate. So you are a poet.